My name is Carl Holmgren, and I thought I'd shoot a video on this shower mixing tap for the tub and shower in our guest bathroom. Somebody said our tap was dripping; you couldn't shut it off, and the knob had come loose. It was spinning and wouldn't do anything. So, of course, the first thing I did was popped off the cover plate on the knob. Exposes a Phillips head screw. Tried tightening it. Wouldn't stay tightened. Just it loosened. The knob just come loose. And so I left it that for a while and let it drip. In about 8 hours, it drip almost 2/3 of this 4-gallon bucket full of water. So I went onto the internet to have a look at the YouTube videos, and there must be dozens of YouTube videos on the subject of this tap, all expressing a lot of concern about disassembling it for repair. So I just called a plumber. Plumber extracted a couple of screws, pried off this plate and trim sleeve. This is the type of valve where the sleeve does not pull in and out to turn it off and on. You just have, there's an off spot, hot, cold, off. The plumber told me it's impossible to extract this sleeve from the housing in this valve. He said, cut out the tile here, a large enough space for him to work, and he'd come back next week and replace the whole valve for about $700. And then I could worry about patching the hole. Our home builder left 2 tiles. And I actually went to a big box store to see if I could find some of these tiles. And they're special order. So the project rested again for a little while. And I examined this a little bit more and found out that when you order a new cartridge for this housing, it comes with a plastic tool, kind of a fork-shaped tool that rotates this ear on the cartridge. And I saw one YouTube video where somebody suggested using a needle nose vice grip plier to work this thing loose. First step in getting the cartridge out of this housing is to remove this clip, and that came out easily. I just used an awl in the little hole to try and pry it loose. So that came out easily. Then I worked at it with the vice grip plier for maybe 10 minutes. It would not budge. I couldn't work it back and forth. I found out that this is a plastic sleeve on the outside of the rotating valve, and the vice grip just mangled it. It wouldn't rotate it. Other YouTube video said that they had some luck with using the plastic tool that comes with the new cartridge. Others said it was just a soft piece of plastic, it wouldn't work. And when I felt how difficult it was to turn this sleeve with the vice grip, I thought in all likelihood the plastic sleeve that comes with the new tool is not going to do the job either. Besides, I wanted to remove the old valve to take it to the parts store and make sure I got the correct replacement valve. Here's my solution. I found in my junk drawer a piece of aluminum tubing, 1 inch outside diameter, 5/8 inside diameter, and I made 2 saw cuts across one end, spaced so that the ears of this tube would fit down outside the shaft of the shower valve core. And then I used the vice grip to break out the pieces between the saw cuts that were not needed. A little rough looking, but it was a satisfactory tool. Again, with the clip removed, and using this tool, I worked it back and forth at least 10 minutes to begin to get it to break loose. And finally it did. Now, the housing has ramps. So as you turn this valve assembly, it forces the ears out on the ramps and helps force the valve out of place initially. Then I was able to grab it with a vice grip plier and pull the cartridge out. Now I took this to the parts store and got an identical replacement cartridge. There didn't appear to be any damage to the rubber, and I felt inside as far as I could, my little pinky, and there didn't appear to be any rubber pieces attached to the inside of the sleeve. I have the new cartridge and a little packet of Moen grease. Going to wipe the inside of the housing, especially at the entry point, and also apply some to the rubber seal parts of the cartridge. Has an HC, or hot cold label, and I'm going to install that facing upwards. And I think I'll use the tool supplied with the valve to try and drive the valve home. Okay, not far enough in to install the clip. I'm not sure why. Well, that may have something to do with it. Looks like I left a piece of the old valve inside the bore. Okay, that should... Ah, there goes the clip. And the clip is home. Now, let's turn the water on and test the valve. Okay, no drip. Test the... Okay, I think it's just a matter of reassembling. The reason the plastic knob wouldn't turn the shaft of the valve is that the plastic hub was broken, split. So I needed a new knob. And when I went to the Moen parts store, I asked if I could install a metal handle instead of the plastic handle. And they agreed yes, we could. So we get this kit, which includes an adapter to attach to the spindle and a metal knob. So reassembly, install the sleeve, which is prevented from rotating by a key strip. It helps hold the little horseshoe clip in place. And in the end of the knob, we install this plastic stop, and then there's an adjustable stop. which can be installed at any number of positions to adjust the hot water stop temperature, the maximum hot temperature to prevent accidental scalding. I'm going to install it at about 12:30 o'clock from straight up. And then install this adapter, which goes over the square shank of the valve core. And we'll test it. Shuts off firmly. No drips. Cold. Maximum hot. The maximum temperature is not scaldingly hot. We have our water heater set rather low to prevent accidental scalding anywhere in the house. So this setting will be just fine for me. If you find on your installation that it's too hot, you can adjust this stop at maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30, even maybe as far around as 3 o'clock, and then test it to see if the temperature is less than scaldingly hot. In this kit, they also provided a hex wrench and a screw for installing this knob. Nice long Allen wrench. Finally, okay, we're done. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you have friends that you think might be interested, please feel free to share it. If you find it interesting, you might consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.